Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Patricia Kingston and I'm the Corporate Events Officer at Tourism NI, and I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you back today for the second in our Autumn Lunch and Learn webinar series. Throughout this series, we are continuing to update you on the range of useful resources, toolkits and supports available for the NI tourism and hospitality industry, and this month we're focusing on our marketing division. So today we'll be taking a look at how you can maximise opportunities from our upcoming marketing campaign. We'll be joined very shortly by our Marketing Director, Naomi Waite, who's going to set the scene for today's session. And then we'll be hearing from Bryony Gambier-Christie, who'll be sharing an update on the autumn marketing activity and giving us a bit more detail on target segments, campaign timings, and channel approach. Bryony will also be explaining how you can all drive bookings by supporting and extending the campaign through your own marketing channels. So lots of really useful information in store today. Bryony's going to be kindly staying on at the end to pick up any questions you may have, and at that stage she'll be joined by Carmel Scott from the team as well. So please be sure to pop any questions into the chat box in the control panel at any time throughout the presentation, and we'll be picking up as many of those as possible at the end. Okay, so hopefully you're all set up with a bite to eat during the presentation, and now it's my great pleasure to introduce Tourism NI's Marketing Director, Naomi Waite, to kick us off today.
Hello, thank you for joining us today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Naomi Waite and I'm the Director of Marketing at Tourism Northern Ireland. Last year, our joint sales and marketing efforts in both Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland markets yielded unprecedented success. Central Statistics Office reported we welcomed a record 1.1 million visitors from the Republic of Ireland, spending £233 million here, as the Northern Ireland domestic market once again performed strongly. Encouragingly, despite the rising cost of living and cost of doing business, consumer demand has held up well in 2023 as people are prioritising travel, with Northern Ireland hotel occupancy now ahead of levels in 2019. Furthermore, recent research commissioned by Visit Britain shows that for a significant number of people, the benefits of the convenience and lower cost of a staycation is attractive compared to travel delays and the cost of travelling abroad. It'll be really important, however, as we head into the autumn and winter, for us all to continually emphasise the convenience and great value for money an autumn break in Northern Ireland represents. I'd really encourage you to keep an eye out for our autumn research, market intelligence and tourism 360 reports as they're published on tourismni.com. These will help you keep up to speed with changes in the marketplaces and allow you to adapt your marketing activity for maximum effectiveness. I'd also encourage you to use a content pool where you can download photography and video content to use for free and take full advantage of all of the opportunities to get involved in our autumn campaign beyond, which Bryony will take you through. As well as remaining agile in our marketing according to market conditions, another reason for our collective success over the last couple of years has been how we've all worked together for maximum impact in the marketplace. As many of our marketing budgets come under significant pressure for a variety of reasons, for us to get marketing cut through for Northern Ireland, it'll be more important than ever for us all to come together under Northern Ireland Embrace the Chance spirit and work together in our messaging, timing and selection of media channels. Because quite simply, when we work like this, by not diluting our messaging, we can have much more impact and be much more effective. Together, we're stronger. Thank you for listening. I look forward to continuing to work in partnership with you. And if you have any further questions or feedback, please do get in touch. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I hope you're having some nice lunch while you're listening. I'm Bryony and my role is Marketing Campaigns Officer at Tourism NI. I'm going to talk you through our upcoming autumn campaign, which goes live on the 2nd of October. And I'm going to highlight some of the strong opportunities that presents for you to get involved and maximise the opportunities for your own business. So this is just a little overview of what we're going to look at today. So the autumn campaign will launch on the 2nd of October in NI and ROI markets for 6 weeks. And the target segments in NI are going to be the natural quality seekers and in ROI, the open-minded explorer segment. We will also be doing a short burst of social media activity for indulgent relaxers, as this segment was identified in the research as a high propensity to take a short break in Northern Ireland. And feedback from the industry has also suggested strong bookings continuing from this segment. The campaign is designed to support the industry by driving short breaks and inspire our segments to see, do and spend more on their short break in Northern Ireland. Offers are also being recruited via the Co-op Fund, and this again will drive conversion and show the value for money that Northern Ireland offers at the moment, which is extremely important given the cost of living crisis. The campaign builds on the knowledge of what Northern Ireland has to offer and communicates just how convenient it is, delivering a clear and compelling reason to visit. It's also underpinned by a strong PR, influencer and content approach which supports the campaign. The regional rotations are as follows, and we would strongly encourage you to align your own marketing activity with the regional week of your area to maximise the opportunities for all of us. Final media plans will be emailed to the councils in the next few weeks. So the Co-op Fund, again, will be delivered to support your businesses. There are two ways to get involved. One is to submit an offer, which will then be housed on our website. And the other is to complete your own marketing and submit a claim so that you can receive up to 50% funding back with a maximum of $3,000 per entrant. The closing date for applications is the 11th of September. So that's a great opportunity for you to align your own marketing to ours and receive some support. So to give you a quick overview for the ROI channels, this is what we'll be doing. So from the 2nd of October, we are going to be live on TV and broadcast VOD. We're doing a Sky Food partnership and also 30-second broadcaster VOD on Virgin Media, all for RTE and Sky. That will give us 18 million monthly views. We're also going to be doing a 40-second primetime radio advert on the channels listed here: Today FM, News Talk, Classic Hits, RTE1 and Lyric FM, with a 3.1 million weekly reach. Our press side will have editorials, native content to support that, and also digital opportunities within those titles. We would strongly encourage you to get involved with the native content, as that's a really easy share for you guys and gives you a bit of an alignment with the campaign again. And there's a strong readership both digitally and press-wise. So on our digital channels, the Open-Minded Explorers will be our focus on Facebook and Instagram with static stories and carousel posts with an estimated reach of 460 to 560,000 people. We'll also be doing online video, YouTube and programmatic video with display giving us 800,000 projected impressions. The Indulgent Relaxers segment will be mainly social media based. The influencer activity and emails will also support that social activity. We also are supported with the campaign in PR. The PR team would love to ask you to keep them up to date with any news or content or images that you have, because these really help with their media pitches. The campaign will have a fully integrated PR approach, and in ROI they will be looking for a strong personality or spokesperson to spearhead that activity. In addition, the core media will continue with weekly content and features across print, online and broadcast, and of course including fan trips and industry feature profiling with their always on activity. And now to give you an overview of what we're doing in channels in Northern Ireland. So again, we're going to have TV and broadcast VOD from the 2nd of October, and that will be a 30-second edit again on ITV, Channel 4, Sky Ad Smart, and with British or broadcast VOD on ITVX and Channel 4. We'll also have radio, a 30-second ad, which will be live across Downtown Radio, Downtown Country and U105. And we will have press. Again, we have native content, editorials and digital opportunities in titles such as Belfast Telegraph and their online presence, Irish News, newsletter and NI Travel News. And there's a really strong coverage there across Northern Ireland, as you can see from the stats there. So digitally, again, we will be targeting the natural quality seekers in this segment via Facebook and Instagram, display and YouTube, with up to 1 million projected impressions on those channels. So again, in NI, there's a strong PR program which sits behind that and underpins the campaign. This will be focused on the outdoors, on good local foodie experiences, and quirky, comfortable accommodation, which really leans into what those segments are looking for. And also the hidden gems, things that are on our doorstep that we don't necessarily know about. So just to give you an example of the campaign creative of what you'll be seeing over the next few weeks. So these are work in progress, but this is an example of some of the TV and VOD. These are screen grabs from what the creative we're working on is at the moment, and some of our really nice social and digital assets there as well. So how do you get involved? This is, how you guys can integrate with our campaign and strengthen it for yourselves. So one of the things you can do as well is align with our content approach. Over October, November and December, we have themes, and this is what our focus will be. So where you can align with those, it'll really strengthen what we're all doing when we're working together. So the overarching themes are towns and cities for October. November is going to be short break inspiration, and December, of course, is festive favourites. And then we'll, of course, have Halloween, family breaks and school holidays, those sort of things that we always focus on. So one of the things you can also do is become bookable on Discover NI. That sort of gives you another shop window, if you like, to get your bookings in. DNI has over 2.8 million yearly visits, which generates 8 million page views. So if you have your business bookable through our website as well as your own, that really strengthens your role to market, basically. So TXGB is a program we're running with, and please feel free to click the links here and to get in touch with our team if you want to find out a bit more about that. So also updating your listings on DNI will really help. It shows your business is responsive. You're on our hub. All our users are able to see you there, and it just means that your content's up to date and the information about your business is up to date, which looks really good. You can follow us on our social media channels. So we're on all of these channels, and if you use the hashtag Embrace the Giant Spirit, your posts will get greater visibility. And also feel free to share any of the posts we put up. If you use those hashtags, it makes it a bit easier for us to share your own content on our channels. You can also use any of our downloadable assets. These are housed on our content pool, and the campaign assets in particular will be live when the campaign goes live on the 2nd of October. And it just means it gives us a nice tie-in if we're using the same imagery, and there might be some stuff on there from your business that you haven't yet seen. Share your stories with us. One of the things about our brand is we really love this storytelling aspect of Northern Ireland and its people, and sharing your personal stories with us can just be some really nice content and very inspiring for those segments. So if you have anything you'd like to share, please share it with our digital team on the email below. So the top 5 things that you can do now to really get involved with our campaign when it goes live on the 2nd of October. So number 1 would be update your listing. Sometimes people have put a listing on a couple of years ago and it's not up to date, and maybe it's not describing something that your business does, or there's more opportunities there. So it's really good to have an up-to-date listing with some nice images to support that. Second thing you can do is use those assets that we provide on the content pool. They're going to be really strong. They've been designed by our agencies, and we think they look really well. And just if different brands are sort of sharing across the industry the same assets, it really strengthens that cohesive look across the industry. Number 3 is pushing out some of the campaign content that you see on your own channels. So for example, if your business is featured in a radio advert or a TV advert, or you see a social post, and particularly with that native content on the press side, it's really easy just to share what we've done. and it gives us all greater visibility, and working collaboratively really gives us all a maximum impact in the marketplace to get more cut through from Northern Ireland. So another thing you can do is share your stories with us. Again, good news stories and interesting, quirky things about your business. People love hearing that sort of information. So send us that through. And finally, using the hashtag Embrace the Giant Spirit on your social posts. Don't forget to tag us, that really helps. And also you can use our Giphies on your Instagram posts. If you just search for Embrace the Giant Spirit on Instagram, you'll find those there. Thank you, that's all from me. And if you have any questions, we'd love to hear them. Thanks very much.